Hello, my name is Linh Đan. In this video, I am talking about the book Jackie Robinson, written by C.E. Virgilio. Focus question: how did Jackie Robinson change his story? Introduction. African Americans play a big part in professional sports today. For many years, however, black adults weren't allowed to play with white adults. One African American, Jackie Robinson, changed all that. His coach made him a baseball hero and a champion for equal rights. The early years. Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born in a poor Georgia family in 1919. In college, he was a star on his school's football, track, basketball, and baseball teams. His family had little money, however. He left college in 1941 to help support his family and did not finish school. Taking a stand. In December 1941, the United States entered a war. Like many young men at the time, Robinson was called up to serve in the U.S. Army. One day, he and a group of soldiers got on an army bus. The bus was segregated. White soldiers sat in the front and black soldiers in the back. Yet Robinson knew he was as good as soldier as the white man. He would do not move to the back. Robinson was arrested, but many people defended him. He was a good soldier who had only stood up for what was right. In the end, he was found not guilty. You were hired. After his time in Army, Robinson played baseball. In 1945, however, baseball is segregated too. White and black adults played in separate languages. Robinson felt that baseball's language should not be separated based on race. So did Branch Rickey, the man who ran the Brooklyn Dodgers. Rickey wanted the Dodgers to be the first white team to include a black player. Rickey knew that this player would not only have to be a great athlete, he would also have to face abuse because of his race. Rickey hurt Robinson. He had one condition through. Robinson could not respond to any of the abuse. Instead, Robinson would fight prejudice by playing great baseball. A team of two. Rickey and Robinson teamed up to end the segregated baseball. But being the first isn't always easy. Plenty of times I wanted to haul off when somebody insulted me for the color of my skin, but I had to hold to myself. I knew I was kind of an experiment. A whole thing was bigger than me. Jackie Robinson. Number 42 takes the field. Jackie Robinson began by playing for the Dodgers minor league team. On the road, he could not stay in the same hotels as the rest of the team. Other minor league teams would not play because of Robinson. Pitchers on other teams threw the ball at him. Even some of the men on his own team didn't want to play with him. None of the abuse stopped Robinson. He played well enough to move up the Dodgers the next year. Wearing number 42, he took the field on April 15, 1947, before a crowd of 26,000 people. The stands were full when Robinson picked up his red baseball bat. The crowd watched as he walked to the plate. Insult rang out from the other team's dugout. The words hurt, but Robinson did not respond. He let his bat do the talking. The Doggers earned a victory that day, not only over Boston, but also over the Prejudice. Robinson forced many people who thought less of African Americans to think again. Another great steal. In 1955, Robinson made one of the greatest steals in baseball history. Lowell Knox was there. In the eighth inning, Robinson was on third base. We can saw him take the big lead and then hit from home. The catcher was waiting for the ball as Robinson approached. The crowd was roaring. Robinson went into his south and catcher waited for the stop. Safe, called the umpire. Robinson did it. He stole home. Robinson went on to have a great career. In 1949, he was voted most valuable player in the league. He was a fast runner who led the league in stolen base. In 1962, Robinson became the first African American to get into the Baseball Hall of Fame. His number, his day. In 1997, the number 42 was retired from professional baseball. No other player could wear that number. The only time when number 42 was worn is on April 15, the day of Robinson's first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. On that day, every player's uniform bears the number 42 in memory of Jackie Robinson. Beyond baseball. After Robinson stopped playing baseball at 1957, he went into business. He became the first black vice president of the U.S. National Company. He also became a civil rights leader. He continued to work for equal rights for all people until his death in 1972. Today in the United States, more people of color play in the world of sports than ever before. We all have number 42 to thank for that. Connections. Writing. Pretend you are Jackie Robinson on April 15, 1947. Write a journal entry describing your experience, thoughts, and feelings about the day. Use information for the book as support. Social studies. Make a timeline of Jackie Robinson's life, including at least 5 events. Share your timeline with a partner. The end. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.